Today I'm looking for a long dangly pair of earrings. Let's go to the thrift store and see what we can find. They're dangly, but look at these little blue earrings. I love the color, but they're not what we're looking for. These, on the other hand, are kind of. There's 3 tassels that I could turn into earrings. I would be replacing the hook anyways on a pair of thrift. So this could work. These are $3. These studs might go better with my actual outfit, but I don't know if silver goes with the cream on the front of the dress. What do you think of that? Some little orange dots. These are very fun. And okay, I did find a vintage dress. This is vintage Holt Renfrew. I can't help myself. Actually, it is ugly because I'm not supposed to be buying clothes. Back to earrings we go. I'm going to be getting these tassels and attaching hooks to them to make them into earrings. There are 3 tassels and I'll be using 2 and then I have 1 extra. I have $46 left of $50 to thrift for spring. Today I'm looking for a leather inspired trench coat because it is so cold in Toronto. Let's go to the thrift store and see what we can find. Our first find is this 1970s leather jacket. I really like this. It's $14, but I was hoping for a color, so let's hang on to it and keep looking. This jacket has color, but I don't find the shape flattering on me, so it's a pass. This Max Mara sweater vest would be like at least $300 new, so let's see how this goes. It's cashmere, so it's really soft, but there's one problem that you might notice. The buttons are quite stretched out from wear, so they gap really bad, but let's try it open. Since I think it's a bit too stretched out to wear it closed, I like it open, but ultimately this isn't what we came here for. So I think we have to leave it behind. But these ones hurt. These Candies heels are not in my size at all. But if they were, I would have got them. With the tomato, I also found an onion, but I made the mistake of opening this and it really smelled. Another designer find this is Marc by Marc Jacobs, and unfortunately it is ugly. I think this coat matches our inspiration so well, and it's $14, so I did get it. And you can see the texture a bit better outside in the light. Then I got some baked good at Bunner's in Kensington. They make really good gluten-free treats. And went home to see the Snuggle Bunny bee. Let me know what you think of my new coat and what you found recently. See you tomorrow. Bye! Everything I did not buy at the thrift store this week. I love this skirt, but it's not my size. I think the same person donated this skirt as well. It's so cute, but it's not my size, so it's not for me. Okay, don't hate me for this one. This is by Anne La Rochelle. It's almost like a Renaissance corset, but I won't wear it enough regularly, and I think the thrift gods left it for someone else. These shoes were not my size, these Candies heels. Otherwise, I would have gotten these. An extremely bedazzled vest. This was $20. Next, I found Giorgio Armani, but this is not flattering for me. I found this on the day that Roberto Cavalli passed away. But that inside lining makes me think that this is fake. What do you think? The Lip Lim 3.1 has great quality clothing, but this is not my style, so I left it behind. A fork bracelet. There was a matching knife. This brooch looked very upset, but I do like her. She is quite cute. This is a vintage Holt Renfrew dress, which is Canada's version of Saks, I would say, but it's not for me. I really like this penguin picture, but he's missing his brain. I don't think I need to explain why the $449 did not come home with me. Look at the buttons on this vintage coat. So cute, but I do not need this coat. Next, I found a pair of vintage Stuart Weitzman heels, but they were $17, which is kind of steep. A very sassy nightlight. Oh, I really want to know who donated this one. I considered getting this to donate for prom, but it's a bit dated. I was so excited to see Doc Martens, but there are these heel Doc Martens, and these are not for me. I found these theory shorts, but I could not zip them up. I have $32 left to thrift this. They were looking for earrings to go with this dress I thrifted last winter because I want to wear it out tonight. I want to find large geometric silver earrings. Let's go to the thrift store and see what we can find. Our first contenders are these silver triangles. They're a little bit smaller than I'd like them to be. Again, not the right size. And remember these tassel earrings I got this week? I think the plan is let's get the triangle ones, go home, and see which ones look better with the dress. We are at home. It's time to decide accessories. Go with the tassel earrings or the triangle earrings I thrifted today. I'm cutting the post and replacing them since I just got them. Comparing the tassels and the triangles, I think I'm going to go with the triangles. But keep an eye on my foot. What did I crush? Yes. Couldn't be my earrings, could it? Yes, it 100% is the earring. I pummeled it. It's a sign not to wear those heels. Let's try these boots. And I actually think this looks better than the heels. These are the heels for you to compare. I don't think they're as good as the boots, but look at the earring. There's nothing that eyelash glue can't. As long as no one looks at them too closely. This is my very fake Tom Ford Gucci bag I got for $3. The earring is holding together. He is here to judge my final outfit. She has given me her approval. Thank goodness. I got B's approval, but how about yours? Let me know what you think. See you tomorrow. Bye. Also, I have a whole bunch of new videos up on my profile, so go check them out and follow along if you want to see more. Bye for real. I have $26 left to thrift for spring. Today I want to find a waistcoat that I can pair with shorts or a skirt. Let's go to Common Source. This is the waistcoat they have on my side. It's $18. Let's try it on. My concern is I want one that buttons up high enough. Far so good, but how does it look open? Also, this is the dress I thrifted in winter. I really like this and I have store credit out of my budget. It'd be great with shorts or a long skirt. Yay, this is great. See you soon. I have $26 left to thrift for spring. Today I'm looking to find a colorful dress for a wedding I'm going to in the summer. We're in LA. Let's go to the thrift store and see what we can find. Ooh, these are expensive heels for a good price, but they're missing some pieces. A Lizzie McGuire jewelry organizer. Are you kidding me? This is the same brand as the blazer I'm wearing, but unfortunately this won't work for a wedding. Imagine I show up in pink fuzzy shoes. Oh my goodness, my friend Mary would absolutely love this. Folding table could be awesome in a small space, but it is broken. Oh, hello babe, didn't expect to see you here. What does this say? Gap, God answers prayer. Another expensive brand. Tank top is $6, but it's not really my style, nor is it for a wedding. Look at these ladybug shoes. Okay, yes, they're a bit broken. I was gonna fix them, but unfortunately they do not fit me. But take a look at this. Do you see that tag attached? There is no way this is a brand new Hugo Boss suit. $550. Let's see the price at the thrift store. Please be decent. Oh my gosh, $20. This is wild. This is such a nice jacket. I think this could work for the person I'm going with to the wedding. No, not her. This is Gemma, who I'm dog sitting. So cute, and she would look cute in Hugo Boss, but it's not her size. I'm definitely gonna take this $550 Hugo Boss jacket for $20 $20. It's never been worn. This is wild. I hope it fits the person I'm going to give it to. Talk to you later. Bye. I have $26 left of $50 to thrift and close this spring. Today I'm looking for a sailor-inspired piece at the thrift store. We're starting off strong with this vintage Vanity Fair nightgown. We are fighting static. This is priced at $8.99. Okay, whoa, these cutout see-through panels are a lot wider than I thought they would be. Like, look at the side. That is a lot of side bod. Honestly, the color is gorgeous and it will be beautiful on someone, but that someone is not me. This is incredibly sailor. Check out the collar. But is it giving sailor? Oops. Or like lowest position on the boat. I know this is exactly like our inspiration, but maybe I don't actually want to wear a sailor-inspired outfit. I don't know if this hair look is for me, but these are Marc Jacob heels. I really hope these fit. And this is a red moto jacket by Curl & Elliott. I like the orange, but we're heading into summer, so I really shouldn't be buying this. I'm gonna leave this one behind. Next, I found a pair of these Fendi heels. I wonder if they're the same person who donated the Marc Jacob heels, except they're priced at $20 and the Marc Jacobs don't fit me. My final thoughts are, even though the sailor costume is bang on, I think I've realized that I don't actually want to look like a sailor in everyday life, and that it's a trend that is cool for some people, but it doesn't really work for me. Well, I'm not gonna get anything today, so I still have $26 remaining to thrift for spring. Stick around to see what else I find. See you soon. Bye. I have $26 left of $50 to thrift and close this spring. Today we're looking for a sailor-inspired piece at the thrift store. We're starting off strong with this vintage Vanity Fair nightgown. I am fighting static. This is priced at $8.99. Whoa, these panels are very see. The panels are a lot wider than I thought they would be. Like, look at this side. That's a lot of side bod. Honestly, the color is gorgeous and it will be beautiful on someone, but that is not me. This is incredibly sailor. Look at that color. But is it giving sailor? Oops. Or like lowest position on the boat? I know this is exactly like our inspiration, but maybe I don't actually want to wear a sailor inspired. Maybe it's just not for me, but these are Marc Jacob. And this red moto jacket is from Curl & Elliott. I like the orange, but we're heading into summer, so I really shouldn't buy this. I'm gonna leave this behind. Next, I found a pair of these Fendi heels. I wonder if they're from the same person. The Marc Jacob heels, except they're priced at $20. And the Marc Jacobs don't fit me. My final thoughts are, even though the sailor costume is bang on, I've realized that I don't actually want to look like a sailor in everyday life. It's a trend that is cool for some people, but it doesn't work for me. Well, I'm not gonna get anything today, so I still have $26 left to thrift for spring. Stick around to see what else I find. See you tomorrow. Bye. I have $26 left to thrift new clothes this spring. Today I'm looking for a 70s inspired halter top, ideally with a keyhole. Let's go to the thrift store in LA and see what we can find. Wait a second, what is this? This could be absolutely amazing. Surprise, it has shorts built. Extra surprise, I'm 5'9", so I am too tall for this. Oscar the Grouch was a pair of shoes. It would be these Jeffrey Campbell. These are not my style, but they are fun. This could be what we're looking for. This is a periwinkle Urban Outfitter halter top, but unfortunately it is $12. And I only have $26 left, so I'm going to hold on to it, but I'm not sure. Next I found this white blouse dress that could be really comfortable in the summer. I like that it has this little cinched waist, but oh, okie dokie, I'm gonna go with this not fitting. I like the shape of this top, but I'm not sure about the white, but let's give it a shot. Turns out that this is also not my size. Oh, also, I'm carrying my thrifted Todd's bag today that I found in the winter. Now we've come across some aloe. This is brand new as the tags on. It would be $72 new, and at Goodwill, it is at $14. If the Candyland game had closing, it would be this. I could see someone who loves Simone Rocha loving this piece, and I've gotten so many messages about this nightgown, so I just want to say that I actually don't resell, but the gown is by Vanity Fair, and you might be able to find it online. I'm thrifting out to my friend's concert, but I went to the car wash and it leaked in the car. This is a bit of a rom-com, but there's no rom, just calm. But I got to see my friends perform. This is Sarah, aka Fawn in the Garden, and this is Addie, aka Jacob. They were from Hollywood. Her almost got towed during the show, but it didn't, so that was pretty good. All in all, that was my day. See you soon. I have $26 left to thrift new clothes this spring. Today I'm looking for a matching top and skirt for summer. Let's go thrifting in Beverly Hills and see what we can find. Could this be the Shushu Tong dress that went absolutely viral last year? Nope, it's one from Suede. Next, we found these fun shoes from Urban Outfitters, but they wanted $20 for them, and that's too much. I think this is the Justin Bieber Toronto Maple Leafs collab. Hi, Justin. I found a shirt from Sandro Paris, which is an expensive brand, but it's not what we're looking for, even though it would be about $265. This is a vintage Lafayette 148 shirt, which to me is an expensive brand, but unfortunately, the puff sleeves are not what I'm looking for on a blouse. Now, this is also an expensive find. This is from Doen. This top would have been around $260 American, which is a lot. I really like the color, but unfortunately, it was too small for me, and I could not get it done up. We found a matching set, and I do like the orange a lot, but the fabric, when you touch it, is really just scratchy and cheap, so no thank you. This computer screen is actually a great but they want $60. This dress from Bailey 44. I think it's having a crisis. Long sleeve, no shoulder, ruche. And I thought I had the jackpot with a Marc Jacobs find, especially because it's vintage, but I feel like I would look like a fisherman, especially with those poofy pockets. It's got buttons. It's got a drawstring. And it's got giant pockets to put your bait and tackle in. As you can guess, this was a no from me. So check out this beautiful kitty who's available for adoption in LA. You guys remind me of Bee, who I adopted. They're available at La Tuna Cat Rant. I didn't buy anything today. Bye. I have $20 left of $50 to thrift new clothes this spring. Recently, I found this stalled club, but it was so ugly. Today, I'm looking for a suede-inspired dress from Gucci's latest collection. Let's see what we can find at the thrift store. Okay, this may not be suede, but I have to try this on. I'm a huge fan of vintage mini dresses. This is Nanette Leap. I like the color, but I'm not sure about the length. Do you think it'd be better if I hemmed it? Also, my other dress is still underneath. And one of the super nice employees told me they found the matching jacket. I'm really curious what the whole set is supposed to look like. Look at the pretty red lining. Here we go. It is... Oh. I'm a filmmaker, so I don't really have use for a suit, so I'm going to leave it for someone else. But look, there's a second dress made by the same designer. I'm not sure about the color. If it fits. Oh, please zip, please fit. Nope, thank you. Oh, wait, look at these. These are amazing. These jeans are by Current Elliott, and they are a sample pair of suede flare pants. And they may not have released these pants, which is pretty cool. Please fit. Oh my gosh, I love these. Okay, they are a little bit small. I'm going to add a piece of fabric, and they're only $9, and they're suede for $9. Look at these. These are fuzzy vintage. I'm trying to pretend my foot is a size 6. Too bad. I also like this vintage bag, but not the color. And look at the Spice World t-shirt. I am definitely considering this for my cousin Carly. Ultimately, I am so happy with these flared Current Elliott jeans. Look at the detailing. These are so fun. And I love the shape of them. And they may have never been released, which is really cool. The 5 most ridiculous shirts I saw thrifting this week. Dads against daughters dating. Shoot the first one and the word will spread. Sexy ladies under tremendous stress. If Papa can't fix it, we're all screwed. When everything else fails, look cute. A girl at the store thought that said gassy instead of classy. I wish it did. This really is from the year 2005. How much in the world money does it cost? Introverted but willing to discuss jiu-jitsu. I have $10 left of $50 to thrift new clothes for spring. Recently I found these suede flare jeans for $9 and today I'm looking for a colorful dress to wear to a wedding this summer. This green dress looks so much like our last inspiration photo, but let's see what it looks like on. Oh, an old lady said I could do better, so let's get this off. Next I found this bright blue super down dress and you won't believe it. With the tags on, the price is $12.99. I'm nervous about the ruching. Yes, there is a lot of it. What's even weirder is that this is a strangely difficult dress to get on. I feel like I'm giving blue neon worm. We are so close and there's still so much ruching. Okay, you know what? I actually think this could be a contender, but there's one issue. It's kind of hard to walk in. But is this fancy enough for a wedding? To be honest, I haven't been to many weddings because none of my friends are married. What if I shortened it a little bit? No, that's definitely not fancy enough. Okay, I don't know if I should get this. I actually want your feedback because I don't know if I should go back and get this or not. Tell me what you think. Bye. I have $10 left of $50 to thrift new clothes this spring, even though it's basically summer. Today I want to try to thrift a bright red dress to wear to a party. Let's go to the thrift store. Starting out with these Free People jeans and this Betsyville purse. I like the body of the bag, but I don't love the chain shoulder. And I really like these Free People jeans at a distance, but on the back there's a seam where the flare is and I don't like that design. This is a Skims t-shirt. I actually like the color a lot, but oh, there's a grease stain on it and I do not feel like getting that out, but hopefully someone else will. Next I found a jacket by the brand Vince. This would go for like $300 or $400. Oh, so if you've ever wanted proof that I'm like 5'8" or 5'9", maybe the length of this jacket will prove that. I wonder who shrunk this to be so small. Next I found these Mary Jane flats, but they are not in my size. This is a leather and suede shoulder bag. I think it's really cool for the kind of cowboy summer we're having, but I have to be honest and say I don't love the color of this bag. I wish it was dyed black or a darker color. I found a whole bunch of bodysuits, but all the crotches were cut. And this and other stories tops, which can be so expensive, so let's try this on. Wow, that is a lot of fabric to tie around. And I kind of notoriously have never been good at these tops. That's not right. But also I don't like it. I have to admit, I'm still thinking about this bag. I might regret leaving this behind. But check out this 90s crushed velvet gown for $10. What? Yes, this is not red, nor is it summer, but I have to try this on. Also, you think by now I'd be good at trying things on without change rooms, but yeah, you can see how that's going for me. Thank goodness I'm weirdly double jointed in my elbows. Okay, maybe not as much as I thought. It's a miracle from the thrift gods. I got this on and I actually think this is so pretty. I'm gonna get this and try this on at home with a dress underneath. It's $10. Go to the next video for the try on. Should I keep this dress I just thrifted for $10? Let's look at it closer. I'm gonna add my heels from Lintervel. I like the shape of this dress and how it looks at a distance, but up close, feels like the bust is maybe just too big. And at a distance, it's great, but up close, I don't know how I feel about that. What do you think? Should I keep it as my final item or take it back? Let me know. I'm stuck on this one. Or did I forget to tell you that I found Jacques Muse this week at the thrift store? I'm so excited. I have never found this brand before, and it's only $5, but I need to be honest with you. Take a closer look at the armpit. Those are some sweat stains, which is very natural, but I think I'll pass. Would you have bought it? This is everything I did not buy at the thrift store. You will be shocked when you see the inside of this jacket. That's right. Look closer. It is cats and airplane. Naturally, I had to try it on inside out to get the full cats and airplane effect. Even funnier about this suit jacket is I actually almost like it on me, except I really don't need it. Unless I want to go like, surprise, check out these cats and airplanes inside my suit. Honestly, I should maybe get that. This is this cat person sweater. Bright orange really makes this stand out. Really, I should have got this famous girl sweater for B. Sweater says, when in doubt, throw the whole dude out. This is a great vintage sweater, but unfortunately, I don't like the color or the design. Finding sample pieces are one of my favorites, so this and other stories sampled. I had really high hopes for. It even still has the pins in. I don't know if they released this shirt, but it is giving Violet from Willy Wonka and the Chocolate Factory. I debated on buying these Marc Jacob heels, but really I wouldn't look at them unless they're designers, so it's a no. Blast from the past. These are platform velvet Jeffrey Campbell's. Thank goodness they weren't my size. And I hope this hat is something that comes true soon. I'm gonna go back and get the zoot that has the cats and airlines in it. Underneath the collar, it also says the word confident. It is $10, so it would be the final purchase of my spring series. Let me know if I should go get this suit tomorrow. I hope it's still there. If so, see you soon. I have $10 left of $50 to thrift this spring, and today I'm taking you to somewhere special. Just outside of LA is Topanga Canyon, and we are going to this amazing vintage store called Hidden Treasures. We're looking for a poofy crinoline skirt to go underneath my birthday dress. Wow, this piece is beautiful, but look at this set. I wish I could buy this. The store is sprawling. It has so many different sections and tons of crinoline, but these aren't perfect. You could spend hours in here. Quality of the vintage pieces are gorgeous, but I really want a poofy skirt. Fortunately, the ones I've seen so far are out of my budget, but I couldn't help but stop in this vintage dress section just in case. And one piece in particular caught my eye, which was this beautiful yellow poofy dress. I adore the top of it, but unfortunately it's too expensive. Check out this light fixture. Now we're going across the street to get lunch. I'm celiac, as you may know, so finding a good gluten-free pizza can be difficult. I love the look of this location, so we are here to get a gluten-free pizza. Yes, it's a little small, but it was really good, and the person I was with got the non-gluten-free version. The name of this place is Endless Color, and it is directly across the street from Hidden Treasure. It can be found with this dinosaur and alien. Even though I didn't find anything today, Topanga Canyon is a great day trip to go vintage shopping and eat some food, and these are the locations of the spots I went to if you're going to be traveling there soon. Hope you have a good day. Bye! I still have $10 left of $50 to thrift this spring because this dress didn't fit me right. So I am determined to find a 60s inspired collared dress. Let's take our $10 and go to the thrift store. I have some high hopes for it. Let's save the best. Start with this vintage Victoria's Secret nightgown. I wonder if this could be a pretty summer dress. I like that it's off the shoulders, but this is much larger and more nightgowny than I expected. This is not for me. I found a designer find. This is a vintage Max Mara studio dress. I always try on designer just in case, but it looks like it could be kind of boring. But it might surprise us. This piece did absolutely not surprise me. In fact, it kind of disappointed me. The lack of shape does nothing for me. Next, we found Dolce & Gabbana. I had to try on this vintage Denier red leather suede jacket. Denier is one of the most Canadian brands you can find thrifting in Toronto, and often this cut of their pieces are really, really nice. I particularly like the red of his jacket. But let's see how the gold goes. It is much more shoulder patty than I expected. I need your thoughts on this one. I don't know. Judging by my face, I think this might be a no. It's just hard to turn away a good Denier find. Shoulder pads are really throwing me, but I guess I could remove them. Though I'd much rather use my last $10 to find a collar dress that matches our inspiration. So I think I'm going to keep looking in the store right now. Wish me luck, but tell me what you think of the Denier jacket and if you think I made a mistake. I have $10 left of $50 to thrift for spring, and today I'm determined to spend my last $10 to find a collar dress for summer. This vintage dress is almost perfect, but it's really long. So what if we thrift flip it and instead I alter it so that it's a shorter version? Because I love the shape and the pull back as well as the collar. But do you think I can thrift flip this into a short dress? Come back tomorrow to see how it turns out. I'm off to inside this bag is something very special. It's time to see how the dress I thrift flip turned out. This is the before of the dress, and this is the after. But did I make it too short? Try it on and see. I really messed this one up because I can definitely feel a breeze. Oh my goodness, I like this so much, but it is giving short. As you can see, the bottom isn't finished, and you can basically see my butt even in almost flat shoes. Let's make it a little bit longer and then finish the hem. Tell me what you think. Is it good or did I ruin it?